really cannot believe how much legs that whole argument about do you recline your airline seat or not got. It was crazy. People were talking about that for like a solid week. They kept arguing over that whole thing after that viral video went out where this woman had done just that, and this guy started punching her seat, and then everybody started going crazy over the whole thing with how it was handled. You know, it was just really kind of interesting. I saw a lot of celebrities, and there's been a lot of photos of people posting, these is what my legs look like on a plane. There's no room for anybody to recline their seat. And so we even talked about it and did a poll where we were asking the KVJ listeners what they thought. And I said, is proper etiquette to ask permission of the person sitting behind you if you can recline your airline seat? 67% of our audience said, no, it's my right. And 33% said, yes, it's courteous. So 33% of people did say, yeah, you should ask somebody before you recline your seat.
I mean, it's nice to do. I agree with, hey, hashtag be cool, but is it necessary? It's just not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's how that fell out when we did our own little survey. So here's some other things to think about, because there are a lot of ways you can kind of be rude. And if you want to hashtag be cool on a plane, we're all cramped in this little tin can. And we're just trying to get from point A to point B with having it. We know it's going to be a pretty miserable experience. We're just trying to limit the misery.
I mean, is the golden rule on there basically don't fart unless you have to?
Yeah, or, you know, as I was looking at this list of proper etiquette, one was take it to the bathroom. If you got to go, get to the bathroom. There's a place for bad smells, and it's contained, and it's this small room. Take it there and do it if you got to do it.
And look, if turbulence happens and one sneaks out, we're not going to, we get that.
Yeah.
It's the person that can.
You may spot somebody one, and then you know, okay, how bad are they? You rank them yourself because you're going, oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Well, there's certain farts where you are able to hold. And if you're not doing that and being cool,
yeah.
I get that it's unhealthy.
You got to do your best.
You got to do your best for the other people around.
Got to do your best. That's one of the things on this list here. Other ones, middle seat gets the armrests. Agree or disagree?
That's a weird one because that's weird in a movie theater sometimes as well, depending on the kind of seat. I usually give one for my right arm, or I don't know.
But they say on a plane, and here's the rationale on it. If you're on the aisle, you can lean to your left. If you're by the window, you lean to your right. That's just part of the misery of having the middle seat. You get both armrests because you are central. That's the only place you can go. Going to either side is awkward unless you know the person sitting next to you. So that's why they say the middle seat gets the armrests.
Wow.
That is proper etiquette.
That's kind of controversial.
Could be, but I could live with it.
I'm
okay. I agree with that.
Yeah, if you're in the middle, and it is awful for you.
I agree with that. I think that if they want it, they get it. Now, if they're not using it, okay, I'm going to use it. If you're like, hey, okay, if you kind of nudge up on it, I'll give it to you.
They do make them so tight. I remember I accidentally knocked out this guy's head, like his earbud out of his ear, and he was so alarmed because his eyes were going out. I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do
tough.
that.
Yeah,
it is tough. We can't space these out a little bit.
Another one says, if you take off your socks and shoes, know if your feet smell, and then keep those feet contained to your space.
Also know if you take off your socks and shoes on a plane, there's a chance you're getting pictures taken and you might go viral.
There's a lot of, that is probably the number one thing, even more than the reclining the seats. I see plane shaming on people that have taken off their socks and shoes. They treat the aisle like it's their bedroom at home, and they're sprawled out all over the place, and feet are hanging off the end, and people are like, I don't want to see it or smell it.
Yeah, I don't even think they have to smell for people to be annoyed or repulsed. Some people really are against feet. They don't like them.
Yeah,
they think they're
kind of
gross.
They are gross. Not gonna lie, feet are gross. That's just kind of the way it goes. So yeah, they're saying, watch yourself and keep yourself in control when you got the feet out. Another one, no hot food of any kind on a plane.
I disagree.
Why?
Because I like hot food.
They're saying to be kind to others, though, that a lot of people bring hot, stinky food on a plane and it stinks up the entire cabin.
Now,
that's why they say don't bring the hot food. You can bring in food, but not something that's going to smell.
Hot, stinky food's different than hot food. But
it's debatable.
Look, if somebody brought out some hot, delicious-smelling turkey tetrazzini next to me on a plane, I'm not mad about that.
Other people, especially if you're like a vegetarian, you may be like, that grosses me out. The smell of that is making me ill.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Gross, smelly food, yes, I'm against it. But, I mean,
okay.
Now we're really going into a game of semantics here.
I agree with that. I'm okay with that. I'd be like, all right, I get it. No hot food on a plane.
And you lead the league in smelly food.
I do. I understand it. And when you're talking about a plane, that's why I fully understand, because I know like the looks I get if I ever have stinky food.
Well, that one time when I was at the movie theater and I brought a 2J's dinner in, it probably smelled like a turkey dinner, but is that really that offensive? It smelled delicious.
No, it's a theater. I'm fine with that. This is a plane.
Okay, all right.
Plane's different because you're in that cramped space.
I hear you.
Yeah, this is just for a plane. This isn't saying you can't have hot food in public.
I hear. I just know it's closed in.
No, this is all about hot food on a plane. Don't change it to theaters, anywhere else. This all has to do only with a plane. Headphones mean do not disturb.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If somebody's got their headphones on, it means just let them be. I know a lot of people. My daughter was on a flight. She's like, yeah, this guy kept tapping me, and he's like, take off your headphones. He just kept wanting to talk, and she's like, I just wanted to sleep. I was tired.
Well, you're trying to get in the zone of flying, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that is annoying.
Yeah. Don't wake someone else for beverage service. It's on them. So if they sleep and they sleep right through the beverage cart going by, that's on them. Don't wake them up because maybe they don't want to be woken up for a water or like that. They're good. They know it. They have a hard time sleeping. When they get to sleep, don't wake them up. They say that is proper plane etiquette. Do you agree or disagree with that one?
I mean, I'd be kind of upset if someone didn't grab me a drink if I was sleeping. I kind of want to be woken up for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think they say don't do it unless they'd warn you. And what you should probably maybe be aware of, be like, hey, if I fall asleep, wake me up when the beverage cart gets here. I really want a drink.
Just know that for any time we travel. I'll always want something.
Okay. I know that with you. I'll wake you up. No touching. No touching. Don't get weird. Don't put your hand on my hand. Don't put your hand on my leg. No touching on a plane.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, it seems kind of a basic. Stand up to let people out of the row.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Plane etiquette. I've had that before where somebody just kind of like moved their legs to the side, and I'm like, ugh.
It's so awkward.
It was tough.
Yeah, I don't move.
My parts were in their face. I'm just like, what are we doing?
Well, I walk clumsy, so it's always, I got to stand, I think.
And the final little tip here of plane etiquette, don't aggressively crowd the belt in baggage claim. Sit back. Wait when you see your bag, go up and get it, then kind of go back. Don't just be the person that stands right at front because other people can't see their bags going by. If everybody did that, we never know when we're getting the bags and then we're up there. So that's what they say. Those are some basic tips of plane etiquette.